Hey everybody, welcome to HeadTrip Air World Tour, and hope you had a great Memorial Day weekend. Hope you got a little bit of relaxation in. Maybe went somewhere, maybe took a trip, maybe, I don't know, maybe you lounged in your backyard, soaked up some sun. Maybe you didn't have sun. Maybe you were like us and we had a little bit of rain here in Utah, kind of cold weather. I guess all the better. This Memorial Day weekend was probably not in my top 10 of all time, or top 25, or really for that matter, probably top 40, because just feeling a little crummy and under the weather. But hey, you know what? We're going to try to take advantage of the last few hours of the long weekend and see if we can move this Phoenix A320 up the coast in preparation for the last few touchdowns on South America, so we can move this tour to Africa like we've been trying to do for just so long. This particular A320 has been giving me a little bit of trouble here too, so it's very possible we go to open this thing up and it just doesn't cooperate. But we're going to find out, and it is about, it's about 8:57, almost 9 Zulu, which is about 6 a.m. local, which is certainly earlier than I ever woke up this weekend. So, I guess you got to look at the silver lining on that one. Well, enough chit-chat. Let's get in the plane so we can start making some progress, shall we? Things look good. Now this is going to go through an auto shutdown. We're going to start cold and dark. At least I think so. Let's find out. Usually it'll go through its kind of shutdown. Maybe not. Okay. Maybe we'll have to initiate the cold and dark. This is an unpredictable beast, I can tell you that much. Let's just zoom on in. Everything looks good. We're going to change our panel state, cold, dark. We definitely wanted to set that to default, which I've done multiple times, but you know what? Whatever. There it goes. Goes back to its. Let that just wind down. Because let's be honest, one of the funnest parts about flying a plane is starting it up, and I don't want to, shortchange the satisfaction that comes from getting all engines roaring. It's important to flight plan. Unit mismatch, of course. We've got about 30 minutes to get in the air. I think we'll make our trip just fine. And here's a little map of our projected trip here. Crossing state lines, apparently. We've got a ground power unit and our chocks on. Really, at the end of the day, that's pretty much all I think we need. I'm not going to worry about cargo stairs. Maybe forward stairs, and maybe we'll open the door. But other than that, you're on your own. So we're really centered well with our weight and balance. Alright. That's all I need from this screen, I think. Where's our home screen? It's so dark I can't even see my home screen. Come on, baby. You're out here somewhere. Oh, it's over here? That's weird. Okay, fair enough. Let's import our flight plan into Navigraph. It's going to be critical. You know, because gotta get our ground chart right. And there we are. Not a very long runway. We're sitting about 560 feet elevation. And we've got a runway just over 5,500 feet, almost 5,600, not feet, but meters. Thank you for correcting me. And let's take a quick look here in our pilot brief, bring in our operating flight plan. Oh, dang it. I didn't want to do that. What I wanted to do... Oh, evil. I was trying to add this song to my favorites because I like it. Let me add that to my favorites here. Just a moment. I have to do that when I hear a song I like, you know. Got to add it to my favorites so we can hear it again one day. Okay. Sure, proceed, whatever. Look at that. Some bugs have been fixed. There must have been an update to this aircraft. I like it. Pilot brief's going. So far so good, I think. I'm not going to set any of these performance. I think I'm going to do that in the FMS itself. Okay, let's leave that at that for now. And above all, let's get our friggin' bolts rolling here. Get our batteries on. There we go. May as well waste no time getting the APU fired up. Cupping my ear to see if we've got any spin up of the generator. There it comes. Totally satisfying sound. Honestly, I wonder if pilots ever get sick of that sound. It's just, I don't know. There's just something to it, right? Let's get the dome lights on so we can see what the crap it is we're doing around here. It's a little early in the morning. Like I say, much earlier than I would be up, so count our blessings one by one. Let's get our beacon on and our strobe. And our nav lights. Show off a little bit here. What do you say? There it is. It's a good looking plane. What next? What next? Let's get our emergency exit lights on. And of course, seatbelts, and we don't need any smokers or vapors at this point in time. And let's start moving towards bleed into our engines. And may as well turn the fuel pumps on because we'll need them shortly. Dealing with a little frame rate issue here, guys. This is going to be interesting. Alright. Let's see if I missed anything down the left-hand side. Ground control. Sure. Put that on. Boy, I'm getting a lag here. This is a little scary. We're not going to be able to accomplish anything with this type of frame rate. Alright. Let's get our IRSs on. put them all on nav. And then, in order to see a little better, we're gonna have to go looking. Let's see. There we go. And I'm gonna throw this on nav 1 for now. And I don't even know that any of this matters. I don't know this heading. Okay. Looks like we got some flow here. Looking good. I think. Oh gosh. Didn't want to do that. See, this is finicky, guys. Just touchy. Touchy. This is the ugliest frame rate I've ever encountered in a long time. Where were we? I think we were taking a quick gander at... You know, it wouldn't hurt to turn on our landing lights at this point in time. It's still a little bit dark out there. See if we can blind the ground crew. Yeah, and that would blind the ground crew. So that's a no-go, but we're going to leave them on just for fun. All right. I think we're okay over here. I think we're okay. Honestly, when you're dealing with these kind of frame rates. I'm not gonna deal with any of that. No probe heat. I'm okay. I'm not even worried about air conditioning at this point in time. Okay. I think that's it. Up top. I think what we ought to do is try an engine. What do you think? I just don't know what the deal is with those frame rates. Here, let's go watch from the front. See if we get some spin up. I think we are. There we go. Engine number 2 a go. Just let that spool up. Give it a little bit of thrust so that yeah, that's fine. And let's hope for something better with engine 1. What door did we open up? I thought we opened a door, and I do not see any open doors at this point in time. I think this is the pad we're using. Ground control. Stairs. I guess I thought we had a door open. There we go. That should have done it. Come on in, boys and girls. Have a seat. Looks like engine number 1 is now spinning pretty smoothly. Yeah, who would ever known that flight simulation would turn into just a big, you know, game of Dungeons and Dragons. Do you ever feel that way? You know? I don't know. Whatever. It's kind of fun. Let's zoom in here. There we are. Runway just under 5,600 meters at an elevation of 561. Should be fun. Ooh. Prince song. Nice. Like it. I think we can pop this into normal mode now. And I think we can probably get a pushback. Probably should have done that before we start blasting the engines, but you know what? Better late than never. Make sure we get our barometer in a readable format. Okay. We'll get, there's no ATIS around here, and guess what? Like, my flight plan is going to be like a direct flight, so that's all I care about. I'll put that in real quick, but I'm just taking a quick gander to see if I'm missing anything super significant, because I feel like I am. Where's the nose wheel? Nose wheel steering on. Important. Right. We'll get the squawk set once we get clearance. And everything else looks pretty good. Pretty good. I think I'm ready. Should we do this? There's going to be no push-offs. Yeah, we're just going to mass taxi. That's what happens when you land at one of these little teeny tiny airports. I actually, now that I think about it, I don't think we've even seen the terrain around this place. We came in late at night, made it by the skin of our teeth, and realized we have no tower, we have no support crew. Well, I shouldn't say no support crew. I think I saw a guy standing around here somewhere. Well, there's that guy. There's an Uber. Take you to the nearest Chick-fil-A, I suppose. I think we're ready to taxi. We're going to be careful not to run into a building here, so let's just see what we need to do. I'm missing something. I don't want to repeat this, so let me think about it. We're going to have to put our own altitude. We'll set the heading once I get on the runway. I'm guessing we'll take runway. Well, I'll put this at 11 initially, and let's put our heading at 70. We'll just assume a takeoff of runway 70. Come on. Or runway 7, I should say. Getting that mixed up. Jeez. Touchy. Let's just do it the slow way. The slow way. Okay. Jeez, I like this song too. Hang on a second. I can't let these ones slip by. Tommy LaFoy? I don't even know who that is, but I like it. Going into the playlist. Alright. Sometimes Spotify just gets it good. Sometimes it messes up, but pull my view back just a little bit. That works. Okay, parking brake. Let's see how well we can spin this thing without hitting a building. Okay, we're gonna, well, I guess we ought to take a quick look to our left. That looks like a clean escape. Are we moving? Okay, clearly something's wrong. know what's wrong. I know what's wrong. I know what's wrong. It's the part I always forget. That since we have no one out, we have to do everything ourselves. Every single thing ourselves, which includes removing the ground shocks. And probably shutting the door as well. And we do have another thing about it. We have stairs still attached to the plane. That would have been nice to fold away. And the ground power unit still connected. Let's put on our brake there. So many things to remember is so little time. Okay. Let's get our RPMs down low so we don't go running into that building. I've already lost a little bit of my my wiggle room. Come on. You just scoot your bottom over. Nope, scoot over all the way. We're not taking any chances. Got a wide wingspan. Don't need any drama. Where is... Oh, goodness. My wheels. Okay. That's a real interesting runway. Guess I should have come over this way, but it's probably going to get me caught up in the long grass. Oh, this frame rate is brutal. It really is brutal. That's the one thing when I went over to the Xbox, geez, it just felt... It felt nice because everything was just optimized. Here, I think I'd probably try to push it too much because I just don't know, you know, you don't want to, I don't know, you don't want to compromise, and yet at the same time, you probably overshoot your target. And so you're just going like 10 frames per second. Reminds me of the video editing I used to do back in the day with the Pinnacle, you know, analog video captures. All your every single film you try to put out or video, you know, looks like stop motion, essentially. When in fact it's not supposed to. Okay, jeez Louise. This plane is not intended for this runway, and that is becoming extremely apparent. It looks like pyramids of Egypt over there. Pretty. If it wasn't like, you know, through the eyes of the Matrix or something like that. I mean, this is awful. This frame rate is awful. I had this plane working better. I mean, not excellent, but performance is just horrendous right here. Okay, now let's figure out what we need to do next. Let's get some flaps down, shall we? One level of flaps should do it. Was that one level? Yeah, that's 15 degrees. Was that level 1? Is that thing level 1 flaps? Maybe it is. Didn't feel like level 1 flaps to me, but it is. It in fact is. Alright. Jeez. I don't know if we're going to get this thing off the ground. Okay, once we take off, we're going to be heading roughly northeast, going 70 degrees, and so we'll pass that little pointed mountain, and then we'll just start taking off. I mean, that's pretty much the direction we're going to be going, if you think about it. That's it. How's our EFB look? I should probably import this over here too. Graph over on the captain's side. Guess you got to do that to each of the separate EFBs. Route import, indeed. Give us our chart. We're not going to go to the lengths of planning out a departure. We're just going to get the crap out of here. Nobody's helping us, so we're not going to help anybody. Look at that. That's pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet. Sometimes you just get these cool little views, you know, right angle, right perspective, right time of day. Those silhouettes. Looks great. Let's do it. Punch this bad boy. What D10 are we in? Are we in the climb? We're going full toga. Goodness. All right. Hope for the best. I don't know what speed we are, but we need to start lifting. That was kind of a insane frame rate to deal with. Just stupid. No one should have to do that. Let's get our flaps up. My microphone does that if I peek it out like that with a cough. There she is. Look at that. That's a pretty morning. It's definitely a pretty morning. That's a pretty view. Hitting 10,000 feet at this point. We're not going to do autopilot. I mean, at least not initially. We're just not going to worry about it right now. We're just going to hand fly this thing. It says we're going way too high. Of course we are. Let's just move this one up to 30, all the way up to 36. That's probably where we'll end up going. That side. Climbing pretty fast. Going about 180 knots. True airspeed about 243. Is this lining up? Maybe it is. Nah. Yeah, that's just probably just my current heading. That's my guess. Okay, starting to flatten out a little bit. I really need to come back down to the climb detent. I'm confident. I'm still in toga. So let's just do that. Engine speed 33%. Come on, man. Really? That shouldn't be the case. I wouldn't think. There we go. Back up to 67. I think it was a stall. Obviously, it was a stall. We probably need to, change our rate of ascent because airplane's just not quite handling it. Let's bring it down. Not too far though. Come on. Come on, come back up. Give us some help. Give us some help. Okay. Hopefully that's sustainable. About 1500, 1600, 17. Still going up. Let's see if we can put a halt to that. Don't want to go up too much more than. See, it's still climbing, not too high. We're not going to be able to sustain our speeds doing that. By the way, we probably ought to take a little bit of a pitch this way. Of course, for reasons you can now see, we need to be going up, not towards the coast. I mean, towards the coast, but not beeline towards the coast. Level our wings out, fly for the most part straight towards our destination. And it looks like we're lined up pretty well there. I'm tempted just to go flat and not worry about any further ascent until we can pick up some serious speed. And in order to do that, I have a feeling Oh. Come on, hold right there, right there. Don't you dare get that nose up. Okay. I think our problem is we just need to still gun it. I don't know how else you're going to get going to the speeds we want to be going without a little bit of oomph. This would be a good time to maybe just try to lock in altitude. We just go, okay, 0, and throw on the autopilot. Oops, didn't want that. Picking up a little bit of speed now. I will say this looks like 0 internet speed. That's what looks like what's going on down there right now. That doesn't look like it's bringing in some high resolution textures at all. But we're high enough, who cares? Picking up about 428 true airspeed. And yeah, I like it. Let's get going fast. Then we can just level off and let inertia take its course. It's about, we're gonna have to pull back now a little bit. Maybe pull back to that detent right there. See where that puts us. We're gonna be in the BP zone about right now. Rocking and rolling. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Let's bring our speed down just a little bit. We'll put her in the auto throttle. And let's get this going up to about 300. We're in auto. See, and then we're dropping a little bit, and I think that's because we're climbing. Don't want to climb. Yikes. Easy does it. I never have figured out what that particular alert is trying to tell me. It's happened multiple times, and I just don't quite know. Throttle levers move. Doesn't like where my auto throttle. So it's auto flight, auto throttle limited. Move. Cabin pressure. Oh, cabin pressure. Maybe it's cabin pressure. Something to do with my throttle or the cabin pressure. One of the two. See if we can figure up here. Manual? Probably not. I don't know if we want manual. Auto. Leading elevation auto. That seems to be the issue. Oh wow. Yeah, but fault. Cabin pressure fault. So get my TCAS on, by the way. I didn't notice that was off. That is right here, I believe. TCAS on. There we go. Transponder standby. Ooh, my transponder never got set. What's that? It doesn't like my throttle, that's for sure. I like my speed though. I mean, maybe I need to just can't tell what it doesn't like. Auto flight, auto throttle limited. So if we're going too fast for auto throttle, is that pretty much what it's saying? So let's just turn off auto throttle. All right, that did it. That works. Okay. We're making some progress. We still are just slightly off course, so I'm gonna turn the plane a little bit to the left. Okay, I think we can level out now. And if we tip our nose down just a little bit, we'll get some good speed. There is a fault still in cabin pressure, and I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure how to fix it. Vertical speed control. I don't want to probably do that, but we can keep moving this. We'll probably pass out if we change the cabin pressure too much, blow our ears out or something. I don't know how to fix the cabin pressure. Let's go manual. Eek. No fuel leak and fuel imbalance? Huh. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't know what's happening there. Turn that off. How much fuel do we have? Where's our friggin' fuel? 730. Which equates to approximately 7%. Probably won't make it to our destination on that tank. But that button right there is so tempting to push. I don't know what it does, but it's like just sitting there waiting to be pushed. And I've had my eye on it. I know I shouldn't though. Let's watch our fuel. I mean, you know what I'm saying? They're a little out of balance, but then we have nothing in the center tank. So I guess we should have fueled up before we left. Cruising along though. Okay. Is my flight director on? It is. Okay. Never did lock the cockpit door. Alright. Some trims. I don't think I'm going to play with those. I'll just leave good enough alone. I guess there's no such thing as trimming I mean, you got those trim wheels, but I don't know how to control them. They seem locked into me. My trim wheel doesn't control those very well, at all. Let's see. Let's get my nose down. This is... Let's see if there's any little coastal towns that might accommodate a landing. That one would probably work. Huh. Show you what I'm looking at here. Our goal was obviously to make it all the way up here. I'm feeling a little better about just trying to get there. So I'm going to put in a... There's this one too. This one looks towered maybe a little bit. Maybe this is the one. Maybe that's the one we want. Longest runway, 51 feet. This has got a longer runway down here. I'm going to take this one. SBTC. I'm going direct. SBTC. I think put it in here. Speed limit exceeded. Alright, that's where we're headed. Follow the green line. Follow the yellow brick road, or the emerald brick road, or whatever. There we go. We've set up our new path, which means we need to do a little bit of this. Going too fast, maybe? Oh, we've reached our 3600. Okay, I'm gonna drop the throttle a little bit then. I mean, we just keep climbing and it's hard not to do so. Let's see if we can... Gosh, this thing is sensitive. Should get us on our way. got a runway 2. It's going to be available on a runway 20. And we're going to take the 2. Well, had the microphone off there for a little bit without knowing it. It happens. We're approaching our destination. Not too not too long time. We're going to be hitting, like I say, runway 2. So we're just going to kind of get close to the coastline and then just kind of approach it kind of from that northerly direction. It's just a coastal town. I don't know the name of the town. Una? No, not Una. It's too hard to tell. It's near Una. And it starts with C. Alright. This does not like me at all. I guess it feels like we're going just way too fast. And we probably are. They don't want our aircraft to fall apart. Let's keep going down. Get some air there. Yikes. Okay, what just happened? Oh. Alright. Time to start making our final approach. And while we're remembering, might be good to get our gear down. And some flaps on, probably. Yikes. A little bit of turbulence. We'll have to keep our eye open for the runway. Look for lights, hopefully. Okay, let's see if we can figure this one out. Okay, definitely got some performance issues going on. Speed up. I think that's the airport. I think that's the runway right ahead of us. I don't see any lights, but that looks like the runway. I don't know. This does not look long enough to land on, to be honest with you. This doesn't look long enough to land on. Guess we'll find out. And we're going to try the spoilers. Get your butt down there. And reverse thrust. Yeah, it's kind of hard to do with. Okay. Well, it wasn't pretty, but it got us there. Like usual. Put spoilers down. Get our flaps back up. That frame rate's not helping any, but I didn't see much of an airport, so getting out of here is not going to be easy either. Yeah, there's nothing here. I'm interested to find out what this airport's all about. That's a long run. Oh, I guess we do have a little hidden airport right here. Okay. All right. Fair enough. Oh. Oh, man, I'm struggling. I'm struggling. I'm struggling. Yeah, I get the feeling this airport was not designed for us. Didn't really have us in mind. But you've got us now, so take good care of us. Oh, goodness. Okay. Parking brake. Set. Let's flip our engines off. Let those bad boys wind down. Hey man, he hooked me up with a ground power unit. That's mighty kind. Mighty kind. Oops. There we go. That's, oh, hi. Yep, just almost done. All I gotta do is flip this down. Yeah, about 3 minutes. Okay. Bleed off. Shut the APU off. Get our fuel pumps turned off. Oops. Go ahead. I guess we really never did turn off our big old fat landing lights, so that was a little bit rude. Okay. Hang on a second. I like this song. Let's add that to the playlist. Well, I kind of like it. I like that part of the song. It's okay. Still got some. Okay, no more spinning on the engines. This thing's still just slowing down, apparently. I thought I turned it off, but oh, there it goes. Okay. The sound of success. Man, I keep hitting these just tiny airports. But sometimes you just gotta do whatever you gotta do to make that progress. We're that much closer. And that must be fuel units. Okay, so I think we're ready to turn off our batteries then. Really. The end of the day. And there goes that. And then nothing else to do but just shut this sucker down. Dismiss that. Put that in sleep mode. Come over to this guy. And put him to sleep. Okay. Yeah, I think we're there. I think we're there. One of the nicer liveries I've seen. I just really like the way they've designed this plane. It makes me want to not even, use another livery. I just like it, even though it's standard. So let's just see where we made it to. We're closer. I mean, this is Rio. I think Governor was, right around here-ish. And we've crept, maybe around here, we crept up the coast a little more. There's Salvador, and then really what we're trying to do is get up to these so we can knock out these last 3 countries and be on our way. We got to knock off Right? Oh, jeez. Never mind. Well, the 3 countries are up here. Suriname, Guyana, and, what is this? French Guyana? I don't know. I don't know what that third one is. It should say, but it doesn't. Huh. Maybe my thought process was I just wanted to get up to the Horn here, and then shoot over Africa and just deal with those guys later. That's very possibly what I'm going to do. I mean, I've just been stuck on South America for so long. There's just a lot to look at over here. So that's kind of the plan, probably. Maybe for our 100th flight. Maybe that's what we'll do. So we got 95, 96, 97, 5 more before we hit our 100th flight. Maybe for our 100th flight, we'll make the transatlantic, you know, start a new country. Series 101, but to be determined. So thanks for joining us, guys. As always, it's a pleasure on Phoenix Flight. Thanks for joining HeadTrip Air. It is what it is. Thanks for coming. It's long haul, but it's been fun most of the time. And we'll see you soon. Okay? Take care.